Whoopi Goldberg says that the Trump-Elon feud is absolutely false. It's make-believe. It's untrue. Meanwhile, Sonny Hostin is declaring that some of the things that you might perceive, and, well, judges might as well, as illegal are in fact not. Folks, we're here to tell you The View is on a very hot path towards even more legal notices, and we're notifying you The View is in trouble. Hello, folks. Welcome back. It is a dandy of a day. We're happy that you've come our way. Welcome to the channel that continues to change hearts and minds simply by telling the truth with a capital T. As we get ready to dive in, consider clicking the like button. And folks, it's another View video, but we promise it's neither political nor aimed simply at covering how bad the ladies of The View are, but rather that they continue to push Disney far, far beyond outside the comfort zone and into that area where legal clarifications repeatedly have to be made. All right, take a look at this. It's out of the Daily Beast. And yes, for those of you out there who hate The View, here we go again. But we have to because it's owned by Disney and they never stop, so neither do we. Whoopi Goldberg, the Whoopster, goes full conspiracy. I've never used that name before. We're going to keep that. The Whoopster goes full conspiracy brain on Trump-Musk feud. Hey, Marvin, would you look that up in Urban Dictionary and see if we're okay to use the Whoopster, or is that a problem? Let us know. Says, I do believe it's fake, The View host said. This is by Ebony Boykin Patterson. And, well, they've got it blocked off down here. If we go, this is, the Daily Beast wants us to pay to read about this. You know what? Let's just play it instead.
National Guard into Los Angeles to confront demonstrators protesting ICE raids in LA. And border czar Tom Homan claims that even California's elected officials need to step aside. Take a look.
If you stand in the way of your enforcement operations, you could be subject potentially to arrest. Are you saying that about Mayor Bass and Governor Newsom? Are they at risk of being arrested?
I'll say about anybody.
Are you prepared to invoke the Insurrection Act?
Depends on whether or not there's an insurrection.
Do you believe there is, sir?
No, but you have violent people, and we're not going to let them get away with it. And there was a lot of violence, and it could have gotten much worse. And you have an incompetent governor.
Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. You're creating the conditions that you claim you're solving, and you're not. And you're putting real people's lives.
All right, so this is so interesting to me because The View opens up, and they try to get clips. They're searching for any clip they can that's going to feature people from the current administration saying something outlandish. They ask them questions like, "Is there an insurrection?" And Trump's like, "No, but there's some violent people. We're going to take care of it." They ask Holman, the head of immigration security. They ask him, Are you suggesting that you're going to arrest Karen Bass, the mayor of LA? And he's like, I'm saying this about anybody who blocks it. Very, very calm in the reaction, which for Trump is really something. They go to Gavin Newsom and he's like, arrest me, go ahead, haul me in. And it's like, there's something not quite the same. These things are not the same as the other. Okay, so that's how The View opens. Jonas, go to about the 8-minute and 1-second mark, if you could, in the video. And I want to show people how they're handling it with Sonny Hostin, hostile hostess. Here we go, Jonas. Play it along.
Gavin Newsom wants his mugshot so he can get some street cred. That's what he wants.
Yeah, because it worked well the other way.
Yeah, well, it worked pretty well for Trump, I gotta say.
Yep.
Actually agrees with not how he's doing it, but with what he's doing.
So there's
I think the
there.
strategy here is he's leaning into a scene right now, creating a bigger thing because it is the one thing that he remains supportive.
Let's fix that right now because it is not illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
But what they're saying is the problem is that they are.
But I'm just saying we need to put that information out there. It is a civil infraction.
Yeah, and I don't think it's actually broadly.
There, because I can hear the spirit of Mexican Iron Man in my ear. I can hear him almost. It's almost as if he's at my window right now, saying, "Wait." And I'm just going off the cuff here, just playing this by my own mind. And wait, why are we watching all this? Because I thought we weren't a political channel. I can hear him laughing out loud, and then probably in that very Mike kind of way, just saying, "Ha!" at the end of it because he loves Alf. Ha! He kills me. That's just me thinking out loud about what Mike would be doing, which I think about often. Jonas, the reason that we're talking about this with The View and what the ladies are saying is because this is ABC. This is ABC News. This is Disney. This is a Disney show that just came out and said, in the midst of what we're watching in LA, that if you come into the country, if you come into the United States without documentation, without going through any kind of legal process, that's A-okay. Sunny Hostin just came out and said, that's not illegal. You can do that. And I got to wonder, are we at the precipice of another legal clarification in the next day or two from The View saying, you know what, actually, Sunny, unlike her husband, doesn't need to be arrested. So we're going to say, you know what, that might actually be kind of illegal. We're not recommending that you jump over here via trebuchet or whatever else, whatever other way you can get across the border. Do it the legal way. The View does not. You get what I'm saying, that Disney now may have to get their attorneys involved again.
So are you saying that Disney, through Whoopi Goldberg, is implying that the Elon Musk Donald Trump feud is a psyop? Is that where that other clip was?
And not only the Musk Trump feud a psyop, according to Disney's Whoopster. Marvin, have you checked? Are we clear to say that?
We're good.
Okay, okay, good. According to the Whoopster, not only is the Trump-Musk feud a psyop, but also the idea that you can't just go into any country you want, that's a psyop too. So, this changes my entire... Listen, I am going to throw my passport out the window, and I'm just taking off. I'm going wherever I want because the Whoopster and Sunny said I can.
Or are they saying that if you don't have documentation, if you enter without telling the country that you're going to that country, if you just walk in and don't tell anybody, that's not illegal?
Shut up, Jonas. You're ruining my plans for going to New Zealand. I've just booked the flight. I've always wanted to go there. I hear they're very welcoming and they do not have strict, protocols or anything because once again, the Whoopster and Sunny said I can.
Hey, Nat, I wanted to ask you something. If I went into Mexico and I didn't bring any identification and I didn't tell them that I was coming to Mexico City, what do you think would happen when the police found me?
Well, I actually spoke about this yesterday when we were also covering the LA protests. You actually it's 2 years in jail and about a $10,000 fine. So you're not allowed to just walk into any country you want, and not even Mexico. So
that sounds like that's illegal.
What if I tell them the Whoopster sent me?
Well, they probably wouldn't know who that is.
Oh, man. I've got friends in high places.
I thought that the Whoopster was Universal. Oh, no, she's Disney. Never mind.
The Whoopster and Sunny said I can, and you all are raining on my parade. This is why I think, though, that they've got to get a legal statement out. I think you'll see Sunny have to read something new. These ladies, they're just crazy. Like, how do you get on TV and say, there's nothing illegal at all about entering a country illegally? It's like, what kind of paradoxical brain do you have? How do you live in that kind of, that oxymoron, emphasis on the moron? Ron?
Has anybody here tried to enter Sunny Hoskins' house without her welcoming them in? Perhaps, breaking the lock, going on the inside. What would that be called? Would that be illegal, or would that be, she's just welcoming you in? It's perfectly fine.
And we recommend that you not do that, folks. Don't do that.
Yes,
leave
not
alone.
But no, I mean, that's how is that any different? This is, I believe it's U.S. Penal Code 1325, improper entry by an alien. It is illegal to do so. You cannot come here and improperly cross our border, which is a sovereign border, and without consequence.
Ron would know the penal code because Ron has had it cited to him many, many times.
Hey, look, I have family. My wife is an immigrant. She did so legally. We know what the process is. It can cost tens of thousands of dollars to, not just come here legally, but properly become a citizen. My wife was granted her citizenship in 2009. She had been in the United States legally for a pretty good number of years at that point in time. It all happened before we actually met, but it is a challenge to do things the right way. And you can also come here on a proper visa and work as well. There's a lot of those.
That's an ugly word you're using there, Ron. That's a 4-letter word. That work word.
Oh.
4 letters.
Oh no, but I'm like, it's just very strange. This whole issue is strange. If you would not want somebody coming into your house, breaking into your house without without your willingness to do so, why are you then so okay with somebody breaking into your country? I don't know how it's any different. Typically, if somebody were like, let's say that's, you shouldn't do this, by the way, go to somebody's house, break in, take the stuff that you need. Hey, I'm out of some stuff. I need to go there. I need to break in. I need to get the food.
Speaking of which, I'd really like the watering. I'd really like the watering can back if you could bring it to me.
Oh, sorry about that.
And I've changed the lawnmower keys. Marvin, I'm going to get you in here. Final word on this one. The View now declaring just wackiness, but I think they may be crossing the line. So to give people an example, when they say that Elon Musk and the Trump feud is fake, no, wait, well, we just lost Nat on accident there. When they say that the Musk feud thing is completely fake, they can say that. There's no legal line that's been crossed. However, when they say the other thing, which is that you can cross the border without any ramification, no rules, no, I think that's I think they've got to get a legal disclaimer out pretty quick.
Yes, absolutely. What they are now giving out is just blatant misinformation that if the other side was doing it, they'd be the first ones to call out. But there is no depth to which this show will not sink. I just wrote a scathing editorial last week when they had Anthony Weiner appear on their show, and they basically like endorsed his political comeback essentially by applauding him and laughing with him and joking with him, and that guy was a predator. So like all because he said that Trump was a criminal. So there is nothing that they will not say in order to hurt the president. There is nothing that they will not do in order to push their agenda. This show has just become rot. It has just become ideological rot that is eating away at the center of the Bob Iger building, which already sits upon the surface of New York City like a pus-filled pimple.
Ew. Don't you talk about the whoopster that way. Don't you do it. Ew. We're not, listen.
That was the Bob Iger building I was talking about.
By the way, if we can get some of those views from Dr. Pimple Popper over here, that'd be great. Hey, algorithm, you listening? All right, folks. Jonas, wrap us up with a final word on this. And don't, I was going to make a zit joke. I'm not even going there. Go ahead, Jonas.
No, really, when it comes down to it, I do appreciate the fact that even Whoopi Goldberg is expressing disbelief that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are completely done with each other. Elon Musk is back to retweeting or retruthing what Donald Trump says. So there is some kind of resolution that's been made, and also, and for those of you wondering, Nat is trying to get back in the show. So I don't think we offended her. Well, at least not in this instant here.
Well, that's why we waited for her to be gone before Marvin made his acne joke. Not Acme, folks. Acne joke.
Anyways, when it comes down to it, I don't understand why the Disney company focuses on this in particular. Marvin made reference to the Bob Iger building, which is where they shoot The View frequently. There's a studio in there specifically for tapings of The View, and it's pretty much what Bob Iger is known for at Disney at this point. It's not for his stance with animation. It's not for the success of Pixar. It's not for the acquisition of Marvel and Star Wars. It's for everything he does on the news side, anything except entertainment. Maybe that's why he keeps trying to say that he is the only creative executive at Disney, because he knows he has no real effect on that part of the company, at least not in a positive way.
And folks, we'll remind you as we get ready to wrap this segment up that over at the Bob Iger building, they're still having a zittity doodah day.
Okay. Nat, we lost you, but did you want to weigh in on this before we wrapped it up?
Just on I think maybe someone was having my internet just stopped working. I don't know if someone or maybe Whoopi is at play.
Clearly the mouse is above you right now. If you see a blimp that has the whoopster's face on it, you'll know they're after you. All right. Well, folks, we're going to get to super chats. But before we do, we want to get to the bonus member chats first. And we want to let you all know, too, that next Thursday, this coming Thursday, we'll be doing Patreon posts. So if you're a member of the Patreon at the highest level, get your Patreon posts in. That Patreon post link will appear tomorrow. So we're looking forward to reading those for you. All right, let's get to the bonus member chats. Here we go. From Aurora Uplinks, I suppose I wanted to say thanks for always having such a positive attitude. You are always enjoyable to hear. Short film idea. A couple hire a dog sitter to watch their dogs while they go on vacation. Only the dogs drag the sitter on an adventure to stop a burglar who's been breaking in the neighborhood houses, including theirs. Ooh, I like it. It's like Homeward Bound meets the Home Alone series. Very cool. Aldo is back. He says, culture is on point as always. How does he know so much about Chilean culture? Astonishes me. But yes, masculinity is a virtue in Chile. Machismo, as they say. Although I feel the wave of modern ideas getting here, I believe Chile is about 5 to 10 years behind the progressive train. Keep it out of Viña del Mar, folks. Have a good time there. Doge Pal says, hello, Pro. It's an honor to write this bonus comment. As I've informed you all, Disney's Oye Primos got the axe after just one season. Even putting the controversies aside, it's just a lame throwaway show, not unlike the average cartoon of 50 years prior. I recommend Saludos Amigos and The Three Caballeros if you want Disney shows about Latin America. They're actually funny. With those two films, Walt Disney and Good will reach out to nations of individual people, but still produce a film that anyone could enjoy. Goes on to say that Oye Primos is not the same way. Felon Lawyer says, also a comment to Jonas, I did do some viewing of his Little House on the Prairie. Excusing the clear Gnostic tropes in the show, there is an episode where the girl is in a bad situation, and later that bad situation is caused to go away. This wasn't very family friendly. Have you seen this 6th season episode, Jonas?
You're pretty far into it. If you are already in season 6, John, I'm going to say that I cry foul on this. I smell a little bit of bologna sausage on you already being in season 6. No, I'm not in season 6. The show ran for like what? Sorry, I'm looking at my DVDs real quick. For 9 seasons, and I'm still in season 1. I only watch it when I want a nice peaceful moment, but it is a good show. I didn't say it was family friendly through and through. So much like The Frontier.
You really got to get to season 30, though, when Paul starts an auto mechanic shop. It's impressive. All right. The First Dragon Queen says, I just wanted to say thanks for the support and encouragement to expand myself to bring my creativity to light. And yes, we think everyone should be doing just that. You all are more than just all right. Metavita9 says, we switched to YouTube TV a couple years ago from DirecTV and are saving a ton of money besides getting more of the channels we like. Dad needs some form of cable, but it was an easy switch. We are already paying for the other streaming services, so it was pure savings. And yes, we here love YouTube TV, and we hope YouTube TV loves us. Karen Owen says, you are evil, Pro. I did a long drive on Saturday, and the thing I kept humming was Peepaw Summer Sizzle. It's time for my summer sizzle. Cool. Well, folks, what if I told you that we are going... Well, what if I told you... What if I told you, folks, that we're going to release the full Summer Sizzle song later this week as a member exclusive, just to drive down? Wolfgang Prime says, who is Vanessa Kirby and why did this dude get cast as Sue Storm? Oh, no, Vanessa.
Fantastic, or not fantastic, Fast and the Furious. Hobbs and Shaw, she's in that. She does not appear to be a man in that one. She's also, I think she's in one of the Mission Impossible films. I think it's the one where Henry Cavill reloads his arms. I think she's in that one. Does not appear to be a man in that one. Just saying.
Reloads his arms.
By the way, I am all for you releasing the full Summer Sizzle, because if there's one thing worse than having a song stuck in your head, it's having 10 seconds of a song stuck in your head.
That's right. Well, we'll get the whole thing in there. Don't worry. Good night. Game over. Drive home safely. Folks, this video is done. But before we all head home, we only ask one thing. Folks, as you get ready to head on out, consider clicking that like button. Share, subscribe. Click it. Stick it to those pesky algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below and share your thoughts, for a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Waste not that beautiful personality of yours. And folks, we would say, as you get ready to head out the door, that it has been an honor to spend time with you, an attitude of gratitude each and every time that you elect to join together with us. Breaking bread and breaking entertainment, well, the industry. No, we like entertainment. It's the industry that irks us sometimes. Well, it was a good time. We hope you had a good time. Folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.
Hey, Floral, guess what?
You put a fork in Pro's microwave again.
No, that was yesterday.
I don't know that what.
Oh, I've decided to give up on torturing Jonas.
What? Why? In the same way the cat sleeps like 20 hours a day, that was like your purpose.
I know, but I've decided there's bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
Like Lorne. I mean, think about it. Everybody loves him. He's a fan favorite, and frankly, he has almost no weaknesses I can find. Except that he's really smart.
So, you want to annoy the one panelist without a single flaw, because he's smart.
Yeah, like that winged statue at that fancy Paris museum thingy. I want to break the one thing that everyone loves most.
So, kind of like the opposite of Rachel Zegler.
Yeah, exactly. And I get to see her all the time at family reunions anyway.
You get to see Rachel Zegler?
Yeah. She's a total troll. Lives under a bridge, harasses billy goats, the whole 9 yards.
It all makes sense now.
Speaking of which, maybe she'll get me... Okay, I'm gonna call her on my... I'm gonna call her and see if she'll be in the next Indiana Jones. She should be the next Indiana Jones. That'll totally destroy Lord. He loves Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's cruel.
Hey, Rach. I've got a cool idea for you that involves a whip and snakes.
I love that description. It's perfect.
I know, right? Weird, as we always say.